Hello, One Plexus community. Welcome back to DocTalk. I'm BB Carter, Product Sales Training Lead at Plexus, and y'all know what time it is. It's Dr. Hartman time. It's Dr. Hartman time. I'm here with Dr. Hartman, our VP of Product Research and Development. Hello, Dr. Hartman.
Hi there. Good
Hi.
morning. How are you?
Good. So we are here to talk about Plexus Sleep. So anyone not familiar with Plexus Sleep, it is our sleep gummy that helps you with a good night's rest. Now, before we jump into the questions, just a reminder, so anyone not familiar, it is our product of the season. So it started this month and it's happening through June. So that's super exciting. And we will link some information for you in the comments about the product of the season. And the cool thing is that it's never been featured as the product of the season before. So take advantage where you can. All right, so let's get into it.
Very good.
All right, number one, what are some of the different ways Plexus Sleep could affect people differently and why?
Great question. We're all different, right? So we all have different needs and goals. So one thing I will say, the great thing about Plexus Sleep is when we talk about a healthy lifestyle, we talk about balanced diet, regular physical activity, managing stress, getting a great night of sleep. So Plexus Sleep really helps support that fourth pillar of sleep. So that's really going to help anybody, right? So anybody's looking to live a healthy lifestyle, sleep is an important component for that. The other great thing about sleep is there's so many other benefits tied to other systems in the body. So we know that a great night of sleep has a positive effect on gut health and the gut microbiome. We know that getting enough sleep is positive for helping to support weight management and weight loss. And we know through research that even one night of poor sleep can influence our food choices the next day. So really almost anybody can benefit from sleep. The way it affects people differently is really based on some of those lifestyle factors, some genetic factors. Some people need more sleep, some people need less sleep, right? And we all know somebody, and we may, we may be married to somebody that needs more or less, and you have to accommodate the schedules to do that. And sleep is no different. So it's going to help support the healthy lifestyle, and then just kind of some of your intrinsic capabilities. That's where you're going to see some differences. So some people are going to take it, get 8 hours knocked out, 8 hours of sleep. Other people may be a little bit shorter because their body may need less sleep. But the way sleep was formulated, it's designed to help you fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer, and wake up feeling refreshed.
Beautiful. All right. Next question. How long does it take for Plexus Sleep to build up in your body in order to get the full effect?
So with sleep, it's going to actually have an effect almost immediately. I'd say within 30 to 60 minutes, you will notice an effect. You will feel your body getting ready to go into sleep. Some of the ingredients in sleep really don't accumulate in the body. It's not something that is going to take, it's not like a product like maybe like ProBio 5 or Vital Biome where, over time, you're really helping to restore the balance of the microbiome. So continued use is going to be beneficial. Sleep is something that you can notice a pretty dramatic effect very acutely. So it's almost an immediate effect. So it's not something that has to accumulate. It's kind of like the opposite of active, right? So active is something you drink active, you feel energized, ready to go, you're more focused. Sleep is just the opposite of that, where it doesn't accumulate, but it does affect and work very quickly.
Yep. Okay. Well, and so next question, does the body then build up a resistance to melatonin after using it regularly?
So this is a common misconception. Melatonin, some things in the body, if you take in a exogenous source of a nutrient, it causes low production by your body, the endogenous production within your body. So melatonin doesn't work that way. So it doesn't work on a negative feedback loop like some other nutrients. So it's something that's commonly stated in blogs and other non-scientific literature. But if you look at the actual mechanisms of melatonin, it doesn't decrease your body's natural production of melatonin. So melatonin is something that your body produces. It produces it based on circadian rhythms of the body. One of the advantages of using melatonin is that it really helps to re-coordinate your circadian rhythms. And this is super important when people travel and they change time zones. You can use a product like melatonin to help overcome things like jet lag. You can use melatonin or Plexus Sleep to really help accommodate back to your normal circadian rhythms. So it's not blunting your body's response or production of melatonin. It's just helping your body to kind of coordinate the production and then the usage of melatonin to coordinate sleep.
Got it. So, and just so I'm clear, so with melatonin, it works with your sleep-wake cycle, right?
Correct.
So when it's dark out, your
exactly.
body knows to increase the level of melatonin. Okay, and then
And that goes back, centuries where, we're up at the crack of dawn to go out and tend the fields and sleep at nighttime. And in just our normal everyday life, we don't always have those same constraints, but our body wants to operate like that. Using a product like Plexus Sleep helps to coordinate those sleep and wake cycles.
Okay. And then one other question.
Sure.
Does melatonin decrease as you age?
It does. Okay. And that's related to lots of different things. So melatonin is a hormone your body produces. So there's lots of hormonal changes as you get older. And one part of that too is as you get older, your body actually needs a little bit less sleep. And some of that has to do with the repair and the recovery and just of skeletal muscle. But there are different factors associated with that.
Cool. All right.
Great questions.
Yeah. Next question. How long does Plexus Sleep Gummy last? And can you take 2 sleep gummies in a night if one isn't effective? So let's say you take one and then you wake up in the middle of the night. Can you take another one?
So our serving is one sleep gummy. So the directions of use, stick to just the one gummy. The timing, though, is going to be based on some of those individual differences we talked about earlier. Some people need more sleep. Some people need less sleep. If you find yourself waking up in the middle of the night, there may be some other factors that are causing that. And some of those things could be things like, you could have external stressors that are causing cortisol in your body. Cortisol is a stress hormone. That's something that can influence how you sleep, how you stay asleep. You could take a look at your activity schedule. If you're being too physically active too late in the evening, if you have other sort of, even like mental stress or physical stress, that can ultimately affect how your body sleeps overnight. So Plexus Sleep can only do so much, but I think that response is going to be different for different individuals. I'd say most people 6 to 8 hours, 7 to 8 hours is going to be ideal. Yeah. Some people may find themselves sleeping longer, some people a little bit shorter.
Yep. Okay. And it's one gummy 30 to 60 minutes before you plan on actually going to sleep,
Correct.
right?
Yep. Okay. And it's nice to include in that bedtime routine. So something that really helps with sleep is it's sleep hygiene. So sleep hygiene is creating an environment that's conducive to sleep. So it's making sure your room is dark, that it's cool, that your covers and your bed is set up for a proper night of sleep. It's getting away from phones and other blue light devices. It's turning the TV off before bed. All those other sleep hygiene issues can really play a role in how you sleep.
The quality of sleep.
And then Plexus Sleep kind of adds to support
Beautiful. That. All right. Last question. Can you tell us more on the added ingredients and what they do for the body? And maybe, what makes Plexus Sleep different than other sleep gummies?
Absolutely. So there are other, sleep type products on the market, right? It's a common need for so many people because it has so many different impacts on health. What makes Plexus Sleep unique and interesting is that we take the approach that we want to support sleep, but we also want to support gut health. So as we develop this formula, we also included a prebiotic, fructooligosaccharides, or FOS. This is a prebiotic that's helping to feed the beneficial bacteria within your gut. There's a strong connection between sleep and the gut microbiome. Individuals that have a healthier gut microbiome have a better quality sleep. And we know that a disrupted microbiome can have a negative effect on sleep. So we wanted to add ingredients that help you fall asleep and stay asleep, but also ingredients that help support the gut microbiome. Some of the other ingredients that featured in Plexus Sleep: ashwagandha, tryptophan, GABA, which is gamma-aminobutyric acid, lemon balm. All these things kind of work together to help get your body in a state of getting ready to sleep.
Calmness, right? Calming effects.
Relaxation. Yep. It's all about getting your body ready to fall asleep. And that's part of that sleep hygiene. So nutrients like ashwagandha, nutrients like lemon balm are really going to help you to unwind, relax, get your body ready so that you can fall asleep and stay asleep.
Awesome. All right. Well, that's it, y'all. Thank you so much for joining us. And as always, drop a 1 if you found today helpful, and we will see you next week.